Hey, gang.
Hey, what's up?
They were matching.
Yeah,
Oh, I can't hear you guys.
We'll be the blue team.
I can't hear you.
we're using my laptop because Riley is crapped out.
Yeah, and I noticed already. 'Cause it can
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So, how did your talk go with him
Oh,
yesterday?
yeah.
Oh, that's me. It went good. Sorry. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, it's breaking up, but you're good.
So, pretty much, you want to try and figure it out online?
In 2 seconds.
Okay. So, pretty much what he said is that because we would only be collecting data Tuesday, Thursday, we would only have 4 data points.
Right.
So, like, according to, like, the central limit theorem and stuff,
You need
like, needing 30 data points, 4 is, like, really small.
Oh, I see.
So, did he offer any solutions?
Yeah, he did. So he said basically we could bag the whole idea. Or he said that instead of like choosing between noon and 1:30, we could just look at like from open to close. And there's like basically if we looked at it with 10-minute increments, like how many sandwiches are purchased from Chick-fil-A every 10 minutes, we could randomly select 30 10-minute increments. You got it? Okay. 30 10-minute increments, and that would give us enough data points.
That's a good point. Yeah.
He also said that, what did he also say? What else?
I haven't been listening. Yeah, me.
Oh, they switched computers.
No, I just switched to my phone.
Oh, did you?
Come here. Come here. Come here. Just leave that. Come here.
What's that noise?
It's the feedback.
It's the computer. Yeah, I just switched to my phone because the computer's going to be.
Why don't we just use the
awful.
iPad?
We could use the iPad too, but I'm not signed in on Google.
We need the
The
laptop.
sound quality is pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear you really well.
Yeah, because my phone's great, but my computer sucks.
Here, just log in.
Yeah, it does.
Just
So,
log into the quizzes on your iPad. On the iPad.
The hard part is how do we collect that data? What if we can go to Chick-fil-A and ask them?
just ask him to do it for us.
I mean, we probably could, but he probably.
I asked him about that, and he said that he would be really surprised if they were willing to give that data out to us.
Oh. Actually, that makes sense.
Hey,
Yeah, it's true because it's like we could be like opening another store, you know,
Yeah.
or trying to figure out how we could beat them.
So pretty much what he said is that we just have to do the 10-minute increments. So I think as long as we switch I guess you have to switch your hypothesis, but you also have to switch kind of what we're going to do overall. So instead of doing an hour and a half straight, you'd say we're going to do 10-minute increments. So if we did because we have to have more than 30?
well,
It's 30.
Yeah, at least 30.
technically we could do 5-minute increments, right? And then make it a little bit easier on us.
So we're still going to be there for a long amount of time.
Yeah.
But it's just going to be we're counting the increments and we're not counting the total time together. So we need at least 30. So if we did an hour and a half, I don't know, what would that be? Not the homework quiz.
Oh, yeah.
So if we did the 10 minutes, and we did an hour and a half, that's like what? 1, 2, 3, not a whole lot.
90 divided by 5, or about 9 divided by 10. That's 9.
Yeah. So about 9 times and then 18. So it still wouldn't be enough unless we did a longer period of time, or I think 5 minutes. Do you think 5 minutes would be okay based on what he said?
Yeah. He just basically said we need more data points or else our data is going to be really skewed.
Yeah.
Did he give any other ideas for like different things we could do?
No.
No, yeah, because there's no like I feel like there's nowhere that we have like, well, about this, there's different ideas,
He really liked our idea. He just said basically we need more data points.
Yeah.
But he also said that he wants to fast track us through. So just as soon as we figure it out, we'll let him know, and then he'll approve it as soon as possible.
Also, he said if like we're like right now, if we wanted to call him up and just like talk to him, and if we had any more questions, we could do that. Like he said, call me in your group meeting if you guys want.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like, how can we get any other ideas on how we can get more?
I feel like the 5-minute increments would be fine. So if you did 5-minute increments for an hour and a half.
But all we have to do is randomly. So say Chick-fil-A opens at 11 o'clock and they close at 7 p.m. There's like, you would just go in and find how many 10-minute increments are between 11 and 7. And then you just randomly select 30 of those 10-minute increments, and that will give you the amount that you need.
But you randomly select 30 of them?
Yeah, 30 of the 10-minute increments.
So instead of just doing lunch, you do the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also not a bad idea.
So being that there are 4 of us, we could divide that 30 but between us,
Right.
and then we could just select different days to go do it. And we could do that pretty easily, don't you
So we
think?
could keep it Tuesday and Thursday. And
Yeah.
we can say 11 to 7. We randomly select 15 one Tuesday and 15 the following Tuesday, and 15 this next Thursday and 15 the following Thursday, depending on if we get that much time. If we only have next week to collect that data, then we're going to have to do
15 and 15.
30 and 30.
Yeah.
30 times on Tuesday and 30 times on Tuesday, but it won't be bad because there's 4 of us.
Right.
Yeah, the only problem is I'm out of town on Thursday. I'll be in Colorado.
So we
So
can
you just
factor
have to take the Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
just do most of Tuesday.
Anyway,
Come on,
also
come on,
one thing that he wanted us to make sure of is that he said, when I go to a restaurant, it's like I'll be ordering food and my wife will be getting drinks and my daughter will be saving the table, but I'm getting food for all 3 of us. He said, so we just have to decide as a group if we are going
Is
to
it individual meals or is it just
people.
purchase?
So will we be counting like people?
The thing is that we couldn't do purchase because we had to stand at the checkout line. You know what I mean?
But what we could do, I mean, we would have to be a little bit closer, but instead of saying how many people purchase from Chick-fil-A between these times, we could say how many burgers are purchased between those times.
But the problem is that not everyone buys a burger. So you could say every time someone gets a meal, how many meals are purchased? Whether that be a 6 or 8 piece chicken nugget or chicken strip or a sandwich.
Well, one thing interesting. So I think we still should go and ask if we can get some kind of data because it's all the school. It's not like just Chick-fil-A. It's all the school's information. But we should still ask just in case.
It's mostly Chick-fil-A. The school, they've just made a
leases
contract
out.
with the school.
Yeah. I think we should still ask though, because hey, if they do, that would like make it a lot easier for all of us. So
Yeah.
I like this plan.
yeah, I think it's good.
I think it'll work out. What are our null and alternative hypotheses?
So if we're going to do this, our null and our alternative would have to change a little bit. But our null would end up being that sales on Tuesday are equal to sales on Thursday.
So we'd be doing an independent t-test. Is that right?
And what did we say we were going to
Is
do?
it independent or paired?
We said paired before. Because, well, and it's hard to
It's
say
kind of like
because
the airline example when they were buying tickets.
because we're
90 days out.
comparing Tuesday to Thursday. So even though the time that we choose on Tuesday doesn't necessarily tell us the exact time on Thursday, it is telling us that it's going to be on Thursday. I don't know if it's independent or paired.
I think it's independent. Because the sales on Thursday are independent from the sales on Tuesday.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So an idea, maybe we should call him just to make sure that what you know what I mean, like that it's gonna
Yeah.
work, so that we don't do this again.
Yeah,
So
I don't have my phone.
I don't have his number. If one of you has his number, I can call him on my phone.
He sent an email or he texted?
Yeah, it is in that email.
Is it?
Hang on.
Here, do you have your phone? It'd probably be better for you to talk to him since you actually already have talked to him about this.
Hey, grab my
I wish
phone.
that'd be awesome if you could join us on here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in the email.
I feel like a pregnant woman.
So hard to get off the bed.
Oh, there's a man in your apartment.
Yeah. It's so close. It's like any day now I could just have this baby.
Wait, when is it? Like when you do again? I always forget.
Like 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh! I know
Yeah.
a girl right now that's like a week late.
Ah, don't say that.
Yeah.
That's
That was-
awful.
I'm surprised she's not induced, but
It depends on your doctor.
yeah.
It all depends on your doctor. So, okay, before I call him, I just want to make sure. So, we're still going to go with with the Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
example.
Well, I don't have any other ideas.
And we are going to be changing it to
The whole day and not just lunch.
10-minute increments, randomly selecting 30 per day.
Does it have to be 10 minutes? Could we possibly do 5 minutes?
I think maybe 10. He said 10 because it might be a little bit more accurate. Maybe
So-
you could be staying in line for 5 minutes and not get all the way through.
So I would sit there for an hour and get every 5 minutes I would count.
So we'd randomly select, which would kind of make it awful
Yeah, that's
be
what I was
honest.
thinking.
because it could be 650, 320.
You know,
So
another
just-
good idea is I just thought of, and they might give us the data on this, is the busyness of the library. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but every so often, somebody that works at the library walks around
And clicks.
and clicks, and how many people are in the library.
That
Yeah.
would be completely changing our study.
It would, but they might give us the information. 'Cause it's
So
not,
we could say 10-minute increments instead of doing from open till close. We could do
We could even do 15-minute increments.
if you did open to close, just do it 30 times throughout the day.
yeah.
That's
Well, I'm saying because we randomly select. So if we said from open to close, and let's say they open at 3 and they close at like 10, and we're doing 30 randomly selected times, that would literally mean that we just write on a piece of paper every 10 minutes from 11 o'clock till 10, put it in a hat, and you draw out 30 times, and those would be our 30 times that we'd go.
So it would have to be the same times both Tuesday and Thursday, though, huh? The same 30.
So if we did the same times, then it would be paired.
Oh, so yeah, let's not do that because that would be really hard for all of us.
I don't think it would be.
Because what if I have a,
Weird.
he has a class? You know what I mean?
I'm a free bird.
Yeah.
Not that I want to be sitting in the crossroads from 11 to 7.
Well, I don't like Thursday.
But the thing is I walk through the crossroads. That's the thing. I'm walking through the crossroads. I'm definitely not 30 times, but a good amount of times throughout the day. So it's like, it won't be bad. You know what I mean? I could
Yeah,
always.
but if we choose the times that you're walking through the crossroads, it wouldn't be a randomly selected time.
Well, no, it would. No. Wait, I'm confused. So I would just go count randomly throughout 30 times randomly throughout the day, or would it have to be 15 minutes?
It would have to be within the designated 10-minute increments or 15-minute increments, whatever we chose.
So if we said the 10-minute increment is literally 3 to 10, 11 to 3:11 to 3:20, and those are all the 10-minute increments, then we'd have to choose 30 of those 10-minute increments at random, and then
Oh,
go
okay.
during those 10
So, like,
those 3 times.
Random 10 minutes from like 11 to 7, say.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not bad.
But we could reduce it and say instead of from 11 to 7, we could give ourselves a smaller window. Well, I don't know. We could even say 11 till 5.
Oh yeah, because I'm not gonna be on campus till. Oh no, I actually usually am on campus till
I
7,
was
but
gonna say you're always on campus like super late.
I am. The other day I was on campus till like 8:30. It was the day that Camille the gas. Remember that?
Did she make it home?
Well, she actually went this other way home, and she forgot her wallet.
Oh, God.
Luckily though, she had $20. So I know
So
it's cash. But that we'll talk about. That's another story.
Sorry, so let's just do that. Let's say from 11 to 5, because I think that's doable.
Yeah.
We'll just we'll randomly select.
Say earlier because hey, I'm walking through campus early. I can even do it early.
Well, I don't know when they
But
open.
they don't start serving before
Oh,
11.
you're right.
Yeah, they
you're right.
open at 11.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Let's do it.
Let's
call
go
'em.
11 to 5, and obviously they close at 2 on Tuesdays.
They close at 1:45, 1:30.
1:30, I think.
Yeah, we'll have to cancel out that time
Mm-hmm.
and start back up. And I think we should do that for both Tuesday and Thursday, or just Tuesday. Should we
I-
cancel out that time?
I think we would have to cancel out the time on.
Yeah, on Thursday as well. So you'd say Tuesday from 11 to 1:30, and then it's like 3:30 till 5.
Or maybe not, because maybe
That's
that
a lot of
hour-
times going to the crossroads in a day. 30 times. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we could split it up 15 and 15. Since there's 4 of us, because we just need 30 data points per
Day.
day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Says
15 sounds a lot less daunting than 30.
Yeah, you're right. I'm still gonna go ask for the data though, just in case. Because hey, what if they give it to us?
Give some money too.
then
Yeah.
we have to interpret the data. But yeah.
Yeah, Morse code. So do you want me to
So
call
do we
him?
have any questions for the teacher? I feel like I'm pretty good with that.
No,
Yeah.
I think we're good
I
to
can-
call them.
You know, it should at least meet his qualifications.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, because the only thing that it didn't meet was that we didn't have enough data points. But if we do it this way, because that's also what he suggested, then we'd have enough data points.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm not really that worried about it, is because he was the one that suggested it.
Yeah. Let's give him a call just in case.
Okay,
Ready?
she's gonna put on speaker.
Okay.
Yeah, I found a picture of that trail. It's actually
Yeah. Yep. You know, my wife will go on the trail actually a lot during the summer because it's easy. You know, it's like
Hi, Brother Richmond. This is Riley Stewart from Biostats. Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Hey, I'm driving, so let's see on speakerphone, okay?
Say that again.
I'm driving, so I'm going to put on speakerphone, okay?
Okay, sounds good. So we are with our group.
it works.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah, we can.
Okay.
So
Sounds good.
we are meeting with our group right now, and we just kind of wanted to just run by what we've talked about, just to make sure that it's going to work, so that we can start collecting the data.
Okay, So remind me, you guys are the
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Yep.
okay.
And so we have decided to do the Tuesday, Thursday, and then do the 10-minute increments.
Okay.
And so we will just randomly select 30 data points or 30 10-minute increments per day.
Okay.
And then what else?
So that's like 5 hours. Are you sure you want to do that much?
Well, is there really another option?
You could cut it down to 5 minutes. That would be okay.
5 minutes?
What do they mean by
So you're talking 2.5 hours if you got 35-minute increments.
Yeah.
like counting?
Okay, and then what was our other?
So like
We're gonna close down during the devotional.
Oh yes. So on Tuesdays, because of devotional, it will actually be closed down between like 1:30 and 3 or something like that. So should we also close down our Thursday time
Yeah.
during that time also?
Well, that depends on whether you want it to be paired data or unpaired data. If you want it to be paired data, you do need to close it down.
Okay, but if it's independent, then we don't need to. Okay.
Or here's another option. You could do Wednesday and Thursday instead of Tuesday and Thursday if you wanted to, or something like that.
Well, we wanted to do Tuesday because of devotional, because there's more people.
Okay.
So does that sound like it will work? And
I think it will. Are you guys going to try and collect? So it's already Thursday, so you're going to try and do this all on one Tuesday and one Thursday, so that's next week?
yes.
Okay.
And so we'll just split it up between the four of us in those 2 days of collecting that data. Because that'll essentially be like just a little bit over an hour for each of us to collect data if we're doing the 5-minute increments.
Now, here's one thing I would suggest, and the only reason I'm saying this is because if you randomly select 35-minute increments, even though you won't be counting customers all day long, they're going to be spread out a lot, and that's going to make you hang around there all day long. I don't blame you if you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So each hour has 12 5-minute increments in it. It won't hurt my feelings at all if you pick like so let's say 2 of you are going to do it on Tuesday and 2 of you are going to do it on Thursday. So if you like pick 15 5-minute increments out of like a 2 or 2.5 hour period. What time did you say that the campus shuts down? I don't know what time the devotional is.
Well, we're thinking,
11 to 1:30 would be enough time.
yeah, because we could do 11 a.m. to 1:30.
Okay, so that's 18 5-minute increments. I think I'm okay just because of the fact that we're not trying to cure cancer here. If you want to do 18 5-minute increments and randomly select 15 of them,
Uh-huh.
which by the way is the same thing as randomly selecting 3 of them and throwing those 3 out, by the way.
Uh-huh.
And then, have somebody do 15 5-minute increments between 10 and 11:30, and then 15 5-minute increments. I don't know. I'm thinking sometime, if you do it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, probably not very many people are going to go by, right? So if you want to do the other bit at dinner time and do the same sort of thing, pick a 90-minute to 120-minute window and select your 15 5-minute increments in that 90 or 120-minute window, I would be okay with that.
Okay, so we could kind of do like 15-minute increments around between 11 and 1:30 before they shut down, and then we could do another 15 like when they reopen up at like 3 to when they close down between like 7.
Right.
Okay.
And the reason I'm saying this is, I mean, is that the best way to do this? Probably not. But what I really want you guys to understand is selecting time periods randomly is really, really important. A lot of people think it's not, but it really is. So if you've got that concept of, hey, it's important to select them randomly, then if you're randomly selecting 15 out of 18 candidates, I really don't care. That's fine with me.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Now, did you come to a consensus on whether you're counting customers or sandwiches or drinks or what you're counting?
I think we talked about doing meals purchased.
Okay.
So like,
That's gonna require a little bit of judgment on each of your part. I mean, I'm supposing not a ton of families are dropping by at whatever it's called
yeah.
on campus. Probably a lot more individuals, maybe some couples.
They're so lame.
Well, or we could just do customers and just kind of,
You can, but then you run into that issue we talked about yesterday, right?
yeah.
I'm at the counter, I'm buying 2 or 3 meals because my daughter's at the table and my wife's at the bathroom.
Yeah.
I think we should do people online because
Okay, if that's what you want to do, but you guys have to agree beforehand how you're going to evaluate it. And
Right.
if your solution is, hey, we're just going to use our best estimate, based on, hey, I saw that guy talking to that woman before he ordered, and she's somewhere else now, but I'm pretty sure he's buying 2 meals, and I can look at his tray, and it looks like he's got a couple drinks there, and a couple orders of fries, and a couple of sandwiches on there, so it's very likely 2 meals. If that's your evaluation criteria, I'm totally okay with that. But
Okay.
you just need to very specifically spell that out.
Okay.
Before you.
oh, looks good.
And then since we've talked to you, do we need to resubmit the design the study and kind of alter that and then resend that to you?
Yeah, so I didn't. For most people, what I do is I marked it all up with red text and I send it back to them and I say, hey, leave the red text there. So now, but I didn't do that to you guys because there were some real fundamental questions we had to get figured out. I didn't want to mark up a bunch of stuff and then have you guys change it entirely. So why don't you resubmit it, take the one you've got, just change the stuff that we talked about, resubmit it. Whether you resubmit it by putting it in the Dropbox or just emailing me a copy of it, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
And then
Do we all have to submit it?
I'll look at it, and if
Okay,
I have
good.
any
Oh, shoot.
suggestions for any corrections, we can talk about that. Okay, so while I've got you on the phone, have you got a couple minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, that's you.
What is your experimental unit?
Oh, great.
1 meal purchase.
Yeah, 1 meal purchased.
Nope, it's not.
Oh.
This is like a game show.
Try again.
What is it?
It's the people.
People purchasing.
People purchasing?
I'll give you a hint. Think about when you're writing down on your paper after you've done an observation, what are you going to write down?
So it'd be 1 5-minute increment.
Oh, correct. That's very good. I don't know who said that, but that was very smart.
That was Trenton.
It was me. It was me.
Primary increment is an experimental unit.
Okay.
So what is your response variable?
What does the response variable do again?
It's basically what are you measuring from that experimental unit?
It's,
Oh, okay, so it would be a purchase.
So then wouldn't it be the meals purchased for the whole entire day? Or for Tuesday and Thursday?
That's the response variable. But you're right. Number of meals purchased in that experimental unit.
You're fine.
Okay.
That's your response. It's obviously quantitative.
Yes.
You've obviously got 2 samples. One is Tuesday and one is Thursday.
And we will probably make it independent so we won't close down that time period on Thursday.
Okay. Okay. So there you go. Now here's one more area where everybody messes these up. I think it's question 10. It talks about the I don't have it sitting in front of me, so I'm just trying to do this from memory, but I think it talks about the requirements for the test. Everybody starts blathering on and on about, well, this meets the requirements because it's 2 different samples, because we're doing a sample on Tuesday, we're doing a sample on, that's not what that's asking. What it's asking is, assuming you're going to choose a quantitative 2-sample independent test, you need to go to the online text because there's some requirements.
Like that it has to be simple random and that it has to be normally distributed.
Well, that's okay. When tags was normally distributed, how are you going to overcome that requirement to be normally distributed?
We're going to have the central limit theorem.
Right, you're invoking the central limit theorem, and you're doing that by having
At least
sample
30.
size of 30 not total sample, but in each group sample size.
Right.
Okay, so that's what section 10 is talking about.
Okay.
And then when you, on your section 9 or whatever, I think it's described in detail, please don't give me 2 sentences. That drives me crazy.
Yeah. I think we gave you a couple paragraphs last time.
I think you did too. I swear, I make these videos required viewing, and I can tell people, a lot of people watch them, but I can tell some people don't.
Yeah.
I mean, did I go on and on and on in that video about don't give me 2 sentences?
Yeah, you made it extremely clear. Do not give me 2 sentences.
And then, I have 14 projects in, and 2 of them gave me 1 or 2 sentences. And I get mean at that point. It's a horrible habit of mine, but I get really mean.
Well, we hope we don't disappoint.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your help and your time.
You're welcome. Good luck. If you have any questions, give me a call.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, so
Did
any-
you guys hear?
Yeah, some of it. It was kind of. Yeah, no, we heard a lot of it.
Okay. So what we'll do then is to make it independent. So what we'll do is what he was saying is choose from 11:30 till or 11 till 1:30, and then we choose the 5-minute increments in there, and we'll choose 15 of them, and then we'll choose 15 later on in the day. So we can choose that time even if it's like from 3 to 4:30. That way
We're
whoever
not there
goes-
for the whole 11 to 7.
Yeah.
Well, you'd
Like,
almost
we're not like,
you'd have to. We'd have to make that second time longer because if we did, you know what I mean?
Right.
It would be you'd have to be
It's
there.
an example. But yeah, so from 3 to 5, we said, is our other time. So then someone will have to say, okay, I can do the 3 to 5, which is 2 hours, and the other person 11 to 1:30, which is an hour and a half.
So what we'll do is there'll be 11 to 1:30, and I'll randomly go
No. we'll randomly select those 5-minute increments in that hour or that hour and a half. So those will be randomly selected, like pulled out of a hat. And then we'll just have to make sure that we're there for that hour, hour and a half, and then gather data during those times that were randomly selected. So we won't necessarily select them. It will be like a number generator, or like putting them in a hat and pulling out 15 of them. You know what I mean?
So I couldn't go just random 15-minute intervals.
No, because what you're saying is people try to do that, and it doesn't work out. It doesn't.
It really
it's not random
skews your
anymore.
data.
Yeah, it really.
Oh
skews the
yeah, I
data.
see what you're saying.
Because if you were just going, and if you went during like a passing period every single time, that'd really skew the data.
Because
Not as
obviously
many people
there's
are going to
gonna
be
be-
stopping.
Man, how are we gonna make? I mean, we'll have to find some number generator because
And we'll figure it out.
But if you think about it, I mean, say that there was an hour, how many 5-minute increments are in an hour? 5, 12?
12
yeah, 12.
So then,
and 30. There's 18. So there's 18 in an hour and a half. So
And
that first hour and a
so-
half. So instead of picking out 15, you pick out 3.
and
You don't do
discard them.
those.
Oh, so you just don't do 3?
Yeah,
in an
in-
hour and a half.
in the 11 to 1:30.
That's a long. I have to sit there for a long time.
But if we did the 10-minute increments, it'd be even longer. It'd be twice as much.
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, you're right.
So
It won't be that bad. I mean, literally, if each of us are there for an hour and a half just once at like a certain time period, say you're there from 12 to 1:30,
Yeah.
and then you're doing 5-minute increments in that hour and a half, and then say Kevin goes in the evening time
hmm
of that day and does an hour and a half in that time, then we'll already have those 30 data points for Tuesday. And then Trenton and I can do the same thing.
Yeah.
So
And-
what he was saying too is that, would you normally do this in a regular study? He said no, but
But
we're
since
not curing
trying
cancer.
to cure cancer.
Yeah, it was funny. I did hear that. So I'm just kind of confused. So if I did the 15 different 5-minute increments from 11 to 1:30, how many are there? How many 5-minute increments are there?
15. Well, there's
18 and
18 in the hour and a half. So there would be randomly selected 15 of
Okay,
those.
this would be longer than an hour and a half because this is 11 to 1:30. This would be like
Right.
two and a half hours.
So it would be
12 to 1. Oh, yeah, that's
12
2
to
and a half.
1:30 or 11
Well,
to
you could say
12:30.
11 to 1:30 is, because that's 12:24.
It would just make it more
It'd
difficult.
be 30. Is that 30?
Yeah, but it's going to skew our data a little bit because it's only in this.
Because there's
Small
nothing that we're
window.
taking out.
Yeah, we can do 12 then. We'll just do 12.
Yeah, so you say 12 to 1:30.
So I'll basically, I'm just kind of confused. Like, I'll basically sit there and count every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Except for 3 times you won't. There'll be 15 minutes where you
15
won't.
minutes, I won't.
So essentially, an hour and 15 minutes, you'll be counting.
Oh my gosh. Take your right.
It's only once, though. It's better than having to sit there from 11 to 7.
No, you're right. But that's just, and I can't imagine sitting at Chick-fil-A for an hour.
Well, you don't have to sit at Chick-fil-A. You could sit in a booth in the
In a
Well, I'm
CrossFit.
still gonna go ask them.
Okay, you go and ask them.
They give me the data. I'm like, sweet.
And then we're also going to do meals purchased. So that's kind of up to us. We'll have to consider what is a meal and what isn't. So is one meal a sandwich, or is one meal even
We
just
could
a
do
set of
items
chicken nuggets?
purchased. Because if we do items purchased, then we don't have to leave up to our discretion. Oh, well, this person only bought fries, so that's not really considered a meal. So we could just do items purchased. Look, that person has 2 burgers and 2 fries. That's 4.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna have to not like count the person, but I'll have to count what he buys.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to count the person.
Hold on.
So you don't. So you just count what they buy. So you watch them. They're leaving. They have
This is such a stalkerish project.
3 chicken sandwiches, 5 French fries, and 2 sodas.
So I'll go like chicken sandwich, fries. Like I can't do soda because that's somewhere else in the store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it
it'd
would just be items purchased from Chick-fil-A, whether that's a sandwich, whether that's fries, chicken nuggets, a salad.
So you don't have to say what it is.
Or I just be like, or would I go like this? Would I go like chicken sandwich, fries, and then I'd be like make a dash on each time like I see one?
But so we can say items purchased, or we can do a meal. So if they have 3 sandwiches and 2 fries, you can say that's 3 meals.
But I think it's confusing if we do meals because that's trying to
Or
leave
if
it
you
up to
do-
us. That's why if we do items purchased, we don't have to specify there's this many chicken sandwiches and this many fries.
Yeah,
We just
I think right. Because if I do that, then I just be like, okay, he bought 3 chicken sandwiches and a fry. That's 4 items. That's 4
yeah,
items.
and then just 4 tick marks because we're not specifying. We're not like in our study. We're not trying to find like number of chicken sandwiches versus number of fries
Yeah.
versus.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think that's a great idea. I have a friend that works at Chick-fil-A. What if she's working at those times so I can have her do it for me?
So we'll have to rewrite it up, and we'll resubmit it Friday
Okay.
or Saturday.
But
Okay.
then, so does that make sense to everyone? We'll simply just be doing the items purchased, not specific towards items, not specific towards how many people, just all the items on a tray that's coming out of the line.
Yeah,
That's going to be our tick marks.
cool. So should we go over the homework?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that really quick.
I finished it. I hope I got them all right, but we'll see, I guess.
Well,
Okay.
we've already submitted them. I have.
Oh, okay.
So this is lesson 18. Number
1 second.
3 is. Are you ready?
Not yet. Oh, dang it. I was clicking on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
I was just making sure I wasn't missing it.
All right, we're ready. True, true.
Question 3, 0.743,
Yep.
0.712,
Yep.
A,
Yep.
0.031,
Yep.
0.154.
How did you get? I don't understand. I still don't understand that margin of error.
I don't either, and I got it wrong, but that's the right answer it gave me.
Okay, next one.
Negative 0.123.
Yep.
0.185.
Yep.
A.
A. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just put HA. Okay.
D.
Okay.
True. D.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
0.141.
Yep.
0.145.
Yep.
Negative 2.02.
Yep.
A, or to the left.
Yep.
0.022.
Yep.
Reject. And C.
Yep. Man, I did good.
Take it.
You know, this stuff's really not that bad.
So next week is pretty easy looking. I think, is it next week? Yeah, next week is only the test.
Yeah, and I'm actually going out of town. I'm leaving Wednesday night to going to Colorado, but
We have
so
another test already? That's crazy.
yeah, no, but I'm glad because this stuff's not bad.
No, it's not. Okay,
So-
ready? This is lesson 19.
Yeah, it is cumulative. But the last one was too, and there wasn't very many old ones. All right,
C,
I'm ready. Yep,
C,
yep,
2,
yep,
A,
yep,
16.204,
yep.
0,
Oh wait, I put 0.0003.
That would have been fine.
yeah. A,
Alright. Yep,
true,
yep,
8,
yep,
7.436,
yep,
0.49,
yep,
and B.
yep.
All right.
Okay.
That was pretty easy stuff. I don't think.
So we just have to make sure that.
Yeah, I enjoyed that session.
'Cause you have to go on Tuesday, Vance, right?
What?
You have to go Tuesday to collect data because you'll be out of town on Thursday.
Yeah. So we'll be us two. So I'll do morning. He'll do night or whatever.
It doesn't matter either way.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
You work.
Okay. I'm perfectly available for these times, or I can do the night times. Just wait. What are we doing for the night times? 4 to something.
Well, I'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know what we're gonna do because the night will work probably a little bit better for me. No, we'll see. We'll see what the times are, and then we'll talk to each other. I'll call you.
I'll text it out in the group message.
Yeah, because I can do any time.
I do have a class from 11 till 1:30, so
Oh, do you really?
Evening would be better for me.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll do the morning. But yeah, let us know. Send the group time, and then Riley will go and do Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay.
I heard though. This is what I heard. I heard counting induces labor.
I don't think that's a true statement.
So we'll just do that. We'll let you guys know, and then we'll resubmit it too.
Awesome. Let us know.
Thank you guys.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
bye.
See you guys.
I need to go.
Yes, yeah, my mom.